Hello you guys, long time no talk. So this video is just going to be a sit down little chit chat video with how my first trimester in pregnancy has gone. But I have a lot of new subscribers on here, so I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Sarah, and hi, thank you for being here and subscribing. I am honestly filming this video a little bit later than I wanted, just because I have literally had no motivation to film. I have still been sick, and I will get into all of that, but I am literally almost halfway. I am 17 weeks and 3 days as of today, which is crazy. And like I said, this video has been long overdue. I probably should have done this when my first trimester ended, but you know, it is what it is. Shit happens. And honestly, this pregnancy so far is already a lot harder. One, because of the sickness, and two, because I have Paisley to take care of on top of that. Like, when I was pregnant with her, I didn't have to take care of another kid. You know what I mean? I worked, but that wasn't really that bad. But I literally am go with Paisley, taking care of her. If you're pregnant with a toddler or have been pregnant with a toddler or multiple kids, then you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get into this video. So first things first, I'm going to share my symptoms with you guys. My first trimester symptoms. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the video of me finding out I'm pregnant, but literally the only way that I knew that I was pregnant was because of the morning sickness. Like, I couldn't go based off my period because my period has been irregular since I stopped breastfeeding Paisley. Like, I get it once every 3 months, sometimes every 2 months, so it's literally so irregular, so can't go based off of that. But yeah, so like I said, my biggest symptom that told me that I was like, oh yeah, you're pregnant, bitch, was the morning sickness. And I want to say that the morning sickness lasted until I was 14 and a half weeks, 15 weeks. So for the past 2 weeks I've kind of eased up on that, but I've been so tired, you guys. Like, that's another symptom, is exhaustion. The fatigue that has hit me so hard this time around compared to with Paisley. And again, I think it's because I have to take care of Paisley, so I'm on her schedule. I can't just lay in bed all the time. I have to get up and take care of her, you know? So I think that has a lot to do with the fatigue and me being so tired. But what was I saying? I was getting somewhere with that. Oh yeah, I remember. What I was saying was, yeah, my morning sickness eased up around 14 and a half, 15 weeks, but I have been feeling like really exhausted the past 2 weeks. And then just recently this week, I've started feeling like crap again with the nausea and the morning sickness again. And guys, it has not been morning sickness. It has literally been all day, everyday sickness. And like, literally the only thing that helps me is Zofran. And that's how it was with Paisley too. And the sickness this time, I feel like, has just hit me 10 times harder. So even then, sometimes the Zofran doesn't hit me. Like yesterday, I literally woke up with a massive headache, feeling like crap, throwing up. I threw up, took the Zofran, and then I still felt like crap most of the day up until like the afternoon, like 2 o'clock. Then I started feeling a little bit better, but even then, like, the Zofran doesn't help sometimes. So yeah, that's 2 symptoms. Morning sickness and nausea, and then fatigue. Those are 2 symptoms so far. Another symptom is headaches. The amount of headaches that I have had has honestly been so ridiculous. Like, I have a headache pretty much every single day, and it's crazy because, like I said, I'm 17, almost 17 and a half weeks already, and they say that the second trimester is like the honeymoon trimester, and you're supposed to feel 10 times better and happier and not so tired and not sick and all that, but that has not been the case for me. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, even going into the second trimester, I still have been feeling like crap, and it's still been really rough for me. But yeah, headaches, yeah, even like with Tylenol doesn't really help me with headaches. So I've kind of just had to live with the headaches because nothing helps me with the headaches. You can't take ibuprofen when you're pregnant. Honestly, it's not even good to take Tylenol, or even like a lot of Tylenol when you're pregnant. So I've been trying not to take a lot of Tylenol, but even then, like I said, the Tylenol really doesn't help with my headaches. As far as symptoms, that's honestly really it. I guess if you want to count my cravings as a symptom, you can. I've had no weird cravings or like any specific cravings. It's just anything salty. Like, for a good couple weeks, I was craving like munchies, like, you know, those hot chips, the munchies. I was craving those. But honestly, it's just anything salty. Anything salty, I will eat. Like a burger, freaking, I wanted a chili cheese dog for a good couple days from Sonic, and I never eat Sonic, and I got a chili cheese dog from there. So yeah, that's weird. Other than that, that's really it for my symptoms. It's definitely been a lot different this time around than with Paisley because, again, the sickness has hit worse. I feel like I started showing a lot sooner than I did with Paisley, and they say that that's normal with your second pregnancy. But the way that my doctor explained it is, she said, say that you blow up a balloon and then you deflate the balloon and then you go to blow it up again, it's gonna expand bigger because it's already been stretched out and it's already been blown up. So basically she said that's what's happening with my uterus. And most women don't even go back to themselves fully 100% until 2 years postpartum, and I'm not even 2 years postpartum yet. I not even a year and a half postpartum when I got pregnant. I got pregnant in January. Another thing that's different this time around, this has to do with my doctors. I've only gotten one ultrasound done so far, and that was when I was 9 weeks, almost 10 weeks. I was 9 weeks, 5 days. And that was the one and only ultrasound I have gotten so far, compared to with Paisley being almost halfway. I would have gotten like 2 or 3 ultrasounds already by now. I think I had 2 ultrasounds done already by this time when I was pregnant with Paisley. My next ultrasound won't be until my anatomy scan when I hit 20 weeks, so that will be here in a couple of weeks, and I'm excited. So yeah, I was kind of honestly looking forward to getting another ultrasound done at my last appointment a couple weeks ago, but that didn't happen. But it's okay, you know. I just know that the baby's growing healthy. Heartbeat is going great. The baby's heartbeat is really strong. My doctor was like, damn, that's a really happy baby. I was like, yep. As long as everything's going good with the baby's growing fine, I'm doing good, and that's all that matters. So I went onto my Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me some questions for this video that I could answer, so we're gonna get into that right now. So these 2 questions, I guess, can go hand in hand with each other. One is, do you have any food cravings? And another one is your favorite food. Again, my food cravings have been salty foods. I guess a drink that I've been craving is a cherry slush with Nerds from Sonic. That has been my go-to drink for sure. As far as food though, it's literally, I don't have one specific favorite food, it's just anything salty. This question is, what week were you when you found out? So I want to say I was 7 weeks. I had just turned 7 weeks. Based off of how this one specific day is a new week for me, I had found out, like, I was like 7 weeks one day is when I found out I was pregnant. I had quite a few questions asking if I had morning sickness. Yes, of course I've had morning sickness, and I still have morning sickness. And it's not even, like I said, I can't even call it morning sickness. It's literally all day, everyday sickness at this point. Next question, how does this pregnancy compare to your first? Honestly, this one, I feel like it can be similar in some ways just because of the symptoms, like the headaches and the morning sickness. But as far as how I feel, this pregnancy is honestly 10 times different than with Paisley. Like, I feel so much more different. I'm showing a lot sooner. I have been having some cramping, which no bleeding, so that's a good sign. And I swear I feel like I felt some flutters already. I don't know if it's the baby or not. Maybe it's just some gas bubbles, but I swear I have felt some flutters already, and I didn't feel Paisley until I was like 21 weeks, 22 weeks. Somebody asked, what are you doing to help with comfort? Honestly, just trying to rest as much as I can. When Paisley is napping, I try to nap. Paisley's honestly really good about letting me sleep in until like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, because that's how long she sleeps in. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna take advantage of it. It is what it is. But yeah, pretty much I'm just trying to rest when Paisley's napping so that I can get the rest that I need. Otherwise, when that girl's awake, I'm up catering to her, playing with her, feeding her, changing her diaper, anything that has to do with her. Otherwise, I'm doing all that with her. Okay, the last question that I'm going to answer is, how was Paisley's reaction with finding out that she's going to be a big sister? So honestly, I feel like she doesn't really understand yet, but I've pointed to my belly and I've told her, baby, there's a baby in there. You're going to be a big sister. You're going to be a big sister. Like, I remind her and tell her about that, and she'll come up to me and she'll like lift my shirt up and she'll be like, baby, baby, pointing to my tummy and baby, and she kisses the belly, and it's just so cute. Like, I feel like she understands more now than when we first told her, but also I feel like she's starting to be like really jealous about it, because we went to our friends Alex and Carolina's daughter's first birthday party, and I was holding their daughter, and Paisley was so jealous. Like, she was literally crying, tears and all, didn't want Tyler because he was trying to comfort her like, hey, it's okay, mommy's just holding her, like it's okay. But she was super jealous that I was holding another baby. And then again with Tyler's cousin, they had just had a baby, and so when we went to visit them, I was holding him and Paisley sat right next to me and she was just staring at the baby like, what are you doing in my mom's arms? Like, she was pissed. And Tyler's cousin Melissa asked Paisley, she's like, are you ready to be big sister? And she's all, I was like, oh, a little too late for that. But yeah, so at first she really wasn't like sitting right with the news, but now I feel like she's understanding it and she's starting to be somewhat okay with it. Like, she loves touching the belly, she loves kissing the belly, she loves like talking about the baby. Like, it's so cute though. I feel like her reaction will be a lot more different once the baby's here, and I'm hoping that she's okay with the baby and she's not super jealous, but I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. I know I said that that was the last question, but I'm gonna answer one more. Are you guys having a gender reveal? So we are kind of having a gender reveal, kind of not. We're kind of just doing like an intimate gender reveal between Tyler and I and our like immediate family, so like our moms and then his siblings. Not like a big huge gender reveal like we did with Paisley. We do have somebody being the gender keeper, and that is Alex and Carolina. But yeah, so we actually find out really soon. I'm not going to tell you guys when, but we find out really soon the gender of baby number 2, so you guys will stay tuned for that. Tyler and I are going to do a old wives tales like gender predictions video, and then the gender video will be up. But yeah, so that is the last question. That's all of the questions. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys a bump date. But yeah, here is the baby bump. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for all the symptoms I've had in my first trimester. Any questions that you guys had. Again, thank you so much for being here on this journey with us. Stay tuned for more pregnancy videos. I'm super excited to do the gender prediction video, like the old wives tales video. Didn't do that with Paisley. I mean, I did like the Chinese calendar prediction with her, but otherwise I didn't do like the rest of the old wife tales that I plan to do. But yeah, so stay tuned for that video because that will be next. As always, you guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video.